How you doing, X8? Oh wow, that's definitely loud. Alright, everything looks like it's working. Everything looks like it's working. The chat is ready to display messages. I think the chat is going to be a fucking pain in my ass today. Gonna work. There we go. So, more of this. We will load the game. We got some free time. Yes. Yes, it is okay to continue from where we were. Okay. Remember the trick. I thought for a minute the camera had broken, was on the floor. No, it's a lint roller. Why is there a lint roller? We don't have a dog. Let's go find someone to talk to. Not what I care about. Not what I care about. Yes, what I care about. Toko. Did we go talk to Toko? No, I think we talked to the one with the blue hair. Wait 2 more days before killing bites? I'll have to check that out. I've got Danganronpa on my computer now. No, Axel, we're not talking to you. So, ooh. Yeah, you got something wrong with your knee. See, I'm looking down. I'm a good man. There you go. Let's talk to him. Which one doesn't help? Smacking them doesn't help. What the heck's up with those things?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm talking about the metal plates covering all the windows. Chihiro? Okay, we'll talk to Chihiro after this then. Chihiro, I'm going to talk me yanking it down. Let's go see who else is around. Chihiro. Which one's Chihiro again? I keep... report card. Okay. Chihiro is the... What is up with this? Must be locked. Map. No, no. 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 Yes. Wait, that's... I was about to say, that's where we were pretty much anyway. Yo. What about a teddy bear actually operates? Could it be a robot with an AI installed in it? No, we don't have that technology yet. Dude, you need to watch CES, love. There is an LG TV that rolls down like a blind. I'm sorry, but we do have the technology. It's some kind of bear-shaped cyborg from the future. Let's spend some time with it. Sit down and talk for a while? Yes, sir. Spend some time talking with your hero. We're a little closer today. Not really now. What's wrong with your hero?
You know?
I got bit by a mosquito last night. A mosquito? Serious happened since you were saying how it hit.
Huh?
Did I give you the wrong impression? How did mosquito get him? You have to apologise, it was my own fault. You say it hurts. Did it really bite you that hard? Yeah, see, look. Oh, huge red bumps stood out clearly against the pale skin. Holy cow.
What should I do?
Past itchy now, it really hurts. Why is it so big? Did it bite you while you were sleeping or something?
You're wrong.
Oh no, I was awake. But didn't you notice? The game audio is a little bit too loud. Oakley dokley. We'll go about there. Let me know what that is. No, I noticed, but what?
You know?
I thought it bite me, I looked down at it, but I didn't do anything, I just sat there and watched it suck my blood. Actually, if it bites you on your hand and you do that, it will not be able to get its thing out, it'll continue sucking and it'll explode. My biology teacher taught me that in school. I don't know why. Why didn't you smack it? Because I would have killed it, right? Well, yeah, but it's been really hungry to suck that much blood. If it was that hungry, it would have been really sad not to let it have anything. Sounds perfect. Good. That's what I like to hear. It's just a mosquito. Mosquitoes are living things too, though. It might have its own mosquito family. So sorry, I know that's dumb. No, really, you don't have to apologize. She likes apologizing. But don't go scratching it, okay? That'll just make things worse. What if it gets itchy and I can't take it? Okay, so take out the tip of your fingernail and push it into the bump. That'll help. Oh, I had no idea. You're so smart. She said that she smelled like a tiny, cute little animal. I wonder if she does that on purpose. If so, that's a whole other level of scary. But anyway, do you think it's kind of strange? Oh, what is?
You know?
The school's completely sealed off. This is the point I had. How did mosquito get him? Maybe there's somewhere here in the school where bugs can live and grow. Some kind of nature spot. Or upstairs is not currently sealed off. That's a possibility too. Wait there, I knew I'd forgot something. I forgot my stream labels there. I guess I put it. Yeah, we'll put it there. A nature place in school. Well, I can't say for sure that there's not. Or maybe there's a secret passage somewhere that leads out of the school. Secret passage? Well, even if there's not, I'm sure we'll get out of here somehow. As long as we all work together, I'm sure we'll be out of here in no time. Well, you say that. You're right, working together is super important.
But...
Of course, I don't know how I can be useful. I'll probably just weigh you all down. That's not true. It makes me feel way better knowing you're here to help.
Huh?
Does, really? Yep. So let's all do our best, okay?
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Hey! Oh, you don't get... basically, I had a Steam... what are they called? Achievement. Chihiro is so cute and smart. Chihiro's cool. Max SP +1. Huh? The skill point is increased. Oh. Once we're all done, I head back to my room for a little while. We've still got free time. Still lots of time left in the day. I feel like just sitting here, maybe I'll take a look around. So... so what do I do with said skill point? Ultimate lucky, unlucky student? So... Okay. Who should we go talk to now? Should we... No, we already... Skills for the class track. Okay, so I don't need that yet then. Let's get... I reckon we should go talk to the sporty one. Whose name I cannot remember. Hi there. Girl room. My room. Girl room. Girl room. Girl room. Huh. Yeah, let's go talk to the sporty one. Because she has that wonderful personality. I love how things load in on this game. Is that a porn mag? Oh. That's it.
Okay.
Each and every person has to do their job. The cooperation of each player is true teamwork. It's a quote from a famous rugby player, Yuji Matsuo. We gotta do the same thing. Cooperate so we can survive. Yeah, let's spend time with it.
Yeah.
Wanna go for a run? You said relieve stress, right? Yeah, I went for a light run through the school. And grew a little closer today. I would if I had one. I don't have any.
Okay.
Okay, totally fired up. How come? Our gun doesn't matter. Now that I'm revved up, I need to get it out. Let's race. I don't think it's a good idea. I wouldn't stand a chance anyway.
Right.
Really? Well, I don't mind a solo run. Hold on, you always seem so excited.
What's your deal?
Huh? Hey, are you making fun of me? No, I'm just impressed. Really? I used to know this one guy who's always like, hey, you're like super spaz. Super spaz? Yeah, like he'd see me wearing shorts in winter and he'd say stuff like that. The entirety of New Zealand wears shorts in winter. Weird. Weird people. You lose to the cold like that, it just means you ain't dedicated enough. Oh, you did stuff like that and didn't get sick?
You got it all wrong.
Getting sick is for the weak. If you're really dedicated, winter means even lighter clothes. It's all part of your training. Training, huh? So are you the type who gets sick easy? Actually, yeah. See, you're soft. You need more training.
Okay.
You've got the perfect remedy to keep someone like you as fit as a fiddle. Oh, what kind of remedy? Actually, I do this myself every morning. Strip down to your waist, take a dry towel and start rubbing down your bare skin. I call it, you may have to show me how this works, love. You know, nothing beats a one-on-one lesson. A way to keep healthy by stripping down rubber towel across your skin. Towel treatment. Something like towel treatment?
You got it.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. I'm going out on my apartment balcony, stripping down, feeling the wind on my skin. Feels so amazing. I'm at a morning pass about getting in a good rub down. So you're on a balcony and stripped down, and you're okay with that. You should give it a try. If you haven't got your health, you haven't got anything. Don't see you catch a cold or something. The maximum number of skill points is increased. After being introduced to a unique sickness prevention method, I went back to my room. So, we still daytime? No, we are not. We are not daytime. You can only enter the class trial after someone's been murdered.
This is
Okay.
the school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime.
Can anyone tell me if that is the same voice that they use in the anime? Because if it is, I'm gonna be real fucking happy.
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep.
I didn't mean to click that. Sleep tight, don't let the bug roll out. I missed that. Third day here has already come to an end. When will I know when are we going to get out of here? Good question. I laid on my bed and stared blankly at the ceiling, for I knew I'd fallen into an uneasy sleep. Ah, I was hoping it would talk. I need an immediate, fast act and pick me up. Doesn't act now? It's the same as giving in to regret. What do you think guides the world? Speed, of course. That's why Formula 1 drivers are so popular. Any idiot can accomplish something if they take it slow. Even a human piece of excrement could create a masterpiece if they spent their entire life on it. No, the voice is different apart from Makoto's. Aww. I was hoping at least Monokuma's was the same. That'd be cool. Because I love that voice. No, I don't want auto. Someone who does things in timely fashion is both wise and admirable. Straight is better than a curve or an angle. Freestyle is better than the backstroke or the breaststroke. Drive-through is better than sit-down. A Sunday comic artist is smarter than a graphic novelist. But the anime is still good. I need to start watching it. What I'm saying is, speed is the gold standard of the standard
Which
world.
is why I said I need that pick-me-up.
Huh? What pick me up? I'm confused as all hell. I have no idea. This is going to be voiced, right?
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Woke up to the irritating sound of Monokuma's voice. Irritating? I love it! So I pulled myself out of bed. Another right of restless sleep. Day after day, I can feel the fatigue piling up as soon as a thought would cross my mind. So a doorbell forced its way into my room. Okay.
Hey!
Can he be the first to die? He annoys me. Monokuma does not. Fantastic morning, isn't it? Now then, if you'll pardon the interruption, while waiting for a reply, Tucker barged into my room. Yo! What's up? How intensely the stormy seas may batter me, I will not fall as long as my feet are firmly planted. You agree, right? I'm not sure I understand. And if you can't do it alone, you just find someone to support you and you can support them back.
You hear me?
That's how you overcome any storm. I was thinking about it last night. I decided we all need to really come together. And that was when I realised every morning from now on, after the morning announcement, everyone should have breakfast together.
Quiet down and listen.
And that was the beginning of that fateful day. Please head to the dining hall at your earliest convenience. That's all for now. I have to let everyone else know the good news. Didn't even wait for a reply. He turned left before he could say anything. Guess I better head to the dining hall. I guess we'd better hide. Okay. In fact, there's Danganronpa 3 End of Hope's Peak Academy, which is an anime exclusive. Okay. Then I got like episode 1 to 13? I'm not sure. Well, everyone's here. Yeah, you like help me.
Hi, Makoto.
Basic greeting feel eloquent somehow. Elegant. I don't know. That's the power of celebrity, I guess.
Hey,
Is everything okay? Oh yeah, good morning. Oh. I guess we have to talk to Dweeb.
Listen to me.
Everyone's here, so let's begin our very first breakfast meeting.
Quiet down and listen.
Everyone, thank you for making time in your busy schedules to come together.
Break.
You made time for shit, you dragged me here. I know I already mentioned this earlier, but in order to get out of here, it's essential we all cooperate with each other. The first step is this breakfast meeting to allow us to become friends and build trust. So from now on, let's all meet here in the dining hall every morning after the morning announcement. Now then, let's eat. His smile is so damn creepy. You want me to eat breakfast with other people? I've never done it before, so I'm not sure.
I mean, seriously?
It's been a while for me too.
But more important.
Anyway, did anyone happen to come up with any clues? Sounds like I forgot the dining hall.
Seriously?
Nothing at all?
Hey!
Anything. It can be about how to get out or who's doing this. Nobody has anything.
Are you okay with this?
You are going to die.
Huh?
Huh?
Do you understand?
If you can't stop yourself from showing weakness in front of the others, you will die.
Stop it!
Okay, Celeste. Okay. What the hell? Don't even freaking joke about that. I'm joking. Adaptability is survivability. Did I not say so? So you better hurry up and adapt to your new life here.
What the hell is this?
Have you gone completely insane? Adapt to my new life here? Do you have any idea what you're saying?
What?
Yeah, sounds like the girl wants to
What?
live here, and hell, more power to it. But shit.
Piece of shit!
No way in hell I'm living. No way in hell am I living here. I'm getting out of here. I don't give a shit. Sure, feel free. Nobody has any clues?
What the heck?
One thing I can tell you is who's behind this. Someone who's totally weird and messed up. Why else would we be trapped in here in the first place?
Hey, listen.
Well, sure. It could be something like that, but right now, actual clues are Celeste might be psychic. That would explain why she's a very, very good gambler. That would actually really make sense. So, we should probably listen when she says that someone's going to die. Oh, Red Manning, thank you for the follow. I didn't hear it. Do you know if the notification popped up? Because I didn't see it. I just see the thing in my recent activities. Well, sure, it could be something like that, but right now, actual clues are... What's up? You think in terms of people who are really abnormal and bizarre, you think maybe the person responsible for this might be a certain murderous stranger? Do you have some idea who might be behind all this? Well, maybe. I mean, can't really be certain, but... Didn't pop up for me. You know what? We can just do this. There we go. Thank you for the follow. I can replay them. There we go. Certainty is not a concern right now. I'll allow whatever remarks you may have.
know?
Okay, well, have you guys heard of the genocide, Jack? You met a serial killer that's been in the news and all over the internet? The monstrous villain who's murdered scores of victims in brutally bizarre fashion. The word bloodlust was left at each murder scene written in the victim's own blood. Okay, that's a bit fucked. Whoever it is, he's like a ghost. He strikes without warning and disappears without a trace. On the internet, they started calling him Genocide Jack. That about covers it, I think. So he claimed over 1,000 victims. That's just an urban legend though, right? I mean, even like 10 people would be totally insane. Wasn't it? It's like what, after 4 or 5 it becomes classed as a serial killer? Anyway, whoever Genocide Jack really is, he's obviously some kind of super crazy killer.
Huh?
He's not really the ultimate psycho. And if he's really is... And if he really is this ultimate psycho, I wouldn't be surprised if he put together something like this. Jack the Ripper.
But
Jack the Ripper is the one reason that I bought the Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Was because of the Jack the Ripper DLC, which I still have not played. Like I said, have we seen any evidence or anything? Just a thought.
Hey, hold on.
But if they're the killer, isn't that like a killer of a problem for us?
yeah,
It's okay. Everything absolutely positively 100% without a doubt going to be okay. Because help's going to be here soon, I'm sure of it. Help?
because I
We've been
mean,
stuck in here a few days already, right? No one's been able to contact us, so I'm sure they're getting worried. I bet they called the police already. Oh god.
What's this?
The police? You putting your faith in the police?
Bastard!
What are you doing here?
You guys.
You guys seriously? Do you understand what the role of the police exists to fill? All they're good for is being a foil, playing against a villain or anti-hero or even an organisation. Tycho's hiding something, I saw a look on her face. Okay. The bad guys can't... Which one's... Right there. Let me... It's been a couple of days, I need to refresh my mind. Toku. I don't know, I don't trust his smile. His smile creeps the living shit out of me. Like guys come along and destroy them, and that shows just how badass they really are. You sure you want to rely on such unreliable group of losers? I mean, come on. If you really want to get out of here, all you got to do is kill.
What the hell?
Why the hell are you laughing?
You know?
I'm just impressed at the total commitment to this whole act.
come on.
You're still going on about that?
You're fucking dead.
So Mr. Serial Killer, Psycho, Freak, Bastard, what the hell do you want? Mr. Serial Killer, Psycho, Freak, Bastard, huh? That's a pretty long name, Chairman, maybe? I love it.
Hey, come on.
We know who you really are. Maybe if I ignore him, he'll go away.
You son of a bitch.
Hey, don't ignore me, asshole. Okay, let's get back to business. Your life here has already begun, and a couple of days have gone by, and nobody's killing anybody. All your kids were lazy and selfish, and here you are working together. Well, I'm totally bored. There's nothing you can say that will make us start killing each other.
I got it.
Wait, I think yes. Ding ding ding, I figured it
In
out.
other words,
All the mystery ingredients are here. Right people, right place, so why hasn't anyone killed anyone yet? That's what I couldn't understand, but I just realised there's one very important piece missing. What are you... If you want to know, I'll tell you. It's motive. It's so simple. I just have to give everyone a motive.
Stop fucking
Motive?
around.
What the fuck are you talking about?
hey,
By the way, there's something I want to show you guys.
You son of a
Stop
bitch.
changing the goddamn subject. I have a little video. I have a little video I'd like you all to see. But don't worry, it's not some PV adult video or anything. Seriously, it's nothing like that. Special video for each of you showing what's going on outside the school. Outside the school? What are you talking about? Oh, Master's so impatient today. Why don't you just watch it and find out? In the school there's a specific place you can go that has everything you need to watch the video.
Correct.
Good, the AV Club. Good, then we can go to watch the video right now. But before we do that, I'd like to know, what are you? Why would you do something like this? What do you want from us? What do I want from you? Well, if you must know.
Despair. That's all.
Okay, that sent a shiver down my spine. Okay.
Well now.
If you want to know more than that, you'll have to figure it out for yourselves. Do whatever you need to uncover the mystery hidden within the skull. I won't try and stop you. Because to be honest, it's entertaining as heck watching you guys search so desperately for answers. So I guess I want amusement from you two. He's gone. Once again, he left before we could find out anything useful.
Is that right?
Really? I think we learned something very useful. There's no intention of standing in the way of a pursuit of the truth. Interesting.
However,
Perhaps. What about the video you mentioned? I'm very curious to see what's on it.
that's true.
Same here, okay, so... How you doing, Lars? Mondo started glancing around the dining hall, but when his gaze landed on me, he stopped.
Hell yeah.
Why me? Ah. Hey, Makoto! Oh my god. Words. Check this out for us, would you? Why me?
Yo.
Because you're closest to the door. That's the rule, right? Rule?
Jesus Christ.
Hey, hey. Hey!
Piece of shit!
Hey!
Stop fucking around.
See how passionately I'm begging you? What's the big deal? Just check it out real quick. Okay, I guess I'll get
Hell
going then.
yeah.
Awesome, thanks, I owe you one.
Hey,
Makato's going and going with him. It's not safe to walk around this place alone.
Yo.
Yeah, sure thing. Then we're counting on the both of you. If anything happens, just yell and I'll come running. Why don't you just come with us? Played through all these games, it's cool to see reactions though. That's my first time playing these. Ah, got an itchy leg. Can't decide if Mondo is totally dependable or completely terrible. Yeah, I'd have to say he's kind of both. Not exactly a bad person, but I definitely can't say he's a good person either. Then, where's this specific place Monokuma mentioned? Must be somewhere you can watch DVDs, but if they said watch DVDs, then it must be the AV Club. Surely. AV room even. Oh, that's fancy as shit, boy! Go inside this cardboard box. It's a bunch of DVDs. Each one's labeled on with someone's name. Must be a video for each of us, imagine.
hold on a
I
second.
better go tell everyone. She just run off. I didn't follow after her, I just stood right where it was. DVDs in front of me had robbed me of all awareness. I was rooted in place. I think I see something. Huh? Some monitors high-end DVD player probably plays you. Well, I'll just watch mine real quick before everyone else gets here. So for the DVDs and found the one with my name on it. Inserted into the expensive-looking player. Sat down and stared intently at the darkened screen, and then... Huh? I don't realise and my heart started racing. Because what I saw on that monitor, it was my family. I figured that as soon as I saw him. I was like Celeste's best girl. Oh, I can't pronounce her name because it's been 2 days since I heard it. But the one that's AOI, I mean, she's got two very nice personalities.
You getting picked to attend Hope's Peak Academy is like a dream come true. Make sure you do your best.
I'm so proud of you, son. But remember, don't push yourself too hard.
Are you really watching this, Makoto? Good luck, okay?
If it had ended there, that would have been fine. A message of love and support. To leave my family behind to attend Hope's Peak, it would have given me hope, given me strength. If this was a normal skill, I would have been happy, if a little embarrassed. Hina? Yeah. I just can't pronounce her first name. The swimming one. It's pronounced like you say Aoi. That's it. Aoi. So I remember I did a Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke and I was picking names from the comments and that name came up and I could not pronounce it to save my life. There's a character in the second game with 2 bigger personalities. I can't wait to get to the second game. My family support for Alliance would have been motivated to do even better. But here now, it's totally different. I wasn't living in an ordinary school life, so I had a pretty strong feeling that the video wasn't going to end there. I hated that, having that feeling, but it turned out I was absolutely right. Huh? Just call it Hina, I'll probably do that. This time I couldn't even make a sound. My voice just died. Where'd everyone go? Looks like a war zone or something. Different reply, a voice came floating out of the speakers. I recognized the voice, of course it was him.
Makoto Naegi, accepted into Hope Peak Academy, and his family, who supported such a lucky boy. But it seems like something's happened to this family's well-being. Oh boy, this is bad. What could have possibly happened to this family's well-being?
This is what he means when he's giving us all motivation. Oh shit. Because he's going to do this to everyone. Fuck's sake. Clever little bastard bear. Look for the answer after graduation. What is this? What happened to everyone? I started trembling. I feel feeling anger building up inside me like hot magma. God damn it! I slammed my fist against the desk over and over again. A single thought was racing through my mind. What else? How could I think about anything else? I have to get out of here. I have to get out right now and make sure everyone's safe. That's the problem. Because everyone is going to have that exact same reaction. Makoto? What happened? Make sure who's safe. I noticed everyone standing around the entrance to the AV room. They stared at me, faces full of confusion. What's going on? About a weird, I pointed at the cardboard box.
Is it like...
Is that what Monokuma was talking about?
What does this mean?
What's on them? They all gathered around the box and each one of them grabbed the DVD with their name on it. One by one, they rushed to a monitor. It didn't take long for them to react.
What the...
This can't be real, right? It has to be fake, right?
Hey, hold on.
Yeah, no way it's real. No way. I can't take it anymore. I can't take this anymore. Let me out of here. Play a second game. Watch Dragon Rumble 3. There's 3 sides: future, side despair, and side hope. Which one is the second game? Is it 2 or is it another episode, Ultra Despair Girls? Which one do I play after this one? As soon as I saw their reactions, I knew they'd all seen something like what I'd seen. Nobody even bothered trying to hide their fear and confusion. Except for here. Even now, she was totally calm.
I see.
So this is what he meant by emotive. He wants to fuel our desire to leave so that we're more likely to start killing each other.
Yes,
2.
indeed.
Okay. It is the classic prisoner dilemma. Huh? We use an example. Imagine 2 countries are on the brink of war. Both countries want peace and each commits to scaling back their forces as a sign of good faith, but there's a chance that one country may betray the other, so each country fears lower in their guard. The result is that neither scales back their forces and they both end up betraying each other.
Do you understand?
The Spear Girls takes place between 1 and 2 but spoils 2. Okay, so I'll play this one, then 2, then Despair Girls, and then hopefully by that point I will have 3 and I'll play that. Plan. A weird fear the invisible treachery becomes the greatest enemy of stability. That kind of sounds like us right now. Everyone says they'll work together, but in our hearts we're all afraid someone might betray us. Don't put those awful thoughts in our heads. That's exactly what they want us to do. You can say that, but maybe you're just thinking... Sorry, I saw something in the corner of my eye. There's too much shit going on in the corner of my eye. There we go. You can say that, but maybe you're thinking that once everyone drops their guard, you can just... What?
Hey.
This is exactly what Monokuma or whoever's behind this wants. They want us to fight, don't you see? Yeah, you're right. We all need to calm down.
So then,
Okay then, maybe we should start by all just talking. Maybe we'll just talk about what we saw. That'll help get everything out of our system. Besides, I think we're all super curious, right? Wonder what was in everyone's videos. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Predict who will survive? I will survive! Other than that, I have no idea. Probably everyone I actually like will die. Because I just know that would happen. Hey Sayaka. What was in your video?
what's your
What's
problem?
wrong? Just hurry up and tell us. Sayaka? Jane placed my hand on his shoulder. Stop it! She pushed away my hand and suddenly ran off. Sayaka?
That's enough.
Let it go. I can't do that. I have to go make sure she's okay. I hate romantic comedies like this. I don't care what happens to her personally.
What?
I don't trust her at all. It's because you're totally thoughtless. I'm really worried. Then why don't you go do whatever you think you have to? We don't all have to stick around together, right?
I hope you are well.
Speaking of which, I have my own things to take care of. Goodbye. Okay, bye. Everyone went their separate ways. But I don't have time to worry about them right now. I have to go find Sayaka. Yeah. Two best skills aren't here, so we'll just leave. Where could she have gone? She's gonna gone far. She's checking on the skill. Ooh, the store. I don't even know what the store takes as money. Oh. Learn more about it. So you'll find coins scattered throughout the skull. The amount of coins and treasures valued by kings and thieves alike. You can use the hammer maze. Okay, I have one. Ah. Not right now. There's a vending machine. What's a vending machine have? Skill store that. Oh. Okay, there's a thing down here. No coins which you get after try. I think I have one. Oh, wrong button. I have. Or it might be something different. Yeah, look, I have one up there. Right? Okay, in Japanese Western blend, it seems more like a cluttered antique store. Yeah, that was the second one, right? So, for information from the outside world, if only there's a TV that works. Should we? Screw it, let's give it a shot. You get a lot after trials. Screw it, let's just use them both. Yay! Should we get going? What was that I just got? Because I'm not going to say it looked like a pointy condom, but it looked like a pointy condom. Sea salt. Salt's good. Yo, are you okay? Where'd she run off to? Your video's pretty convincing. I almost thought it was real.
I mean,
It's fake, right? It's gotta be. I'd like to believe that, but if it was real. I don't hear you. No, we just got Axel. He's just gonna be known as Axel. I don't actually remember his proper name. Make sure she's not over this side before we go anywhere else. No. Are we able to go through there? Yeah. So she's not here. An exit out of here. Need a drink. Leon. Oh yeah, I should remember that because it's close to Lee, which is like Axel's human counterpart. Okay, she's not in the guy's toilet. Why she would have opted for the guy's toilet anyway, I don't know, but... Oh. But she might be in there. Okay, she's definitely not in there. She's not going to be in here. It's always worth checking. I guess we'll just... That's her! Found her in the corner of an empty classroom. She was sitting on a chair, hands on her knees, staring absently at the floor. Looks like maybe she was upset or angry, or no. She didn't have any expression at all. There's nothing on her face that you could call emotion. As if it was her original mask. It was as if her original mask had been stripped away. Sayaka, are you okay? I'm fine. Actually, no. How could I possibly be fine? What did we do to end up like this? Why have they been doing such terrible things to us? I want out. Let me out of here right now. Sayaka, calm down. She thrust around and grabbed her by the shoulders. I understand. I know how you feel right now when I think what might have happened to my family. But now more than ever we have to stay calm. That's exactly what they want. They want us to lose our composure and stop thinking rationally. Think about it. Those videos have to be fake. Because if those things really had happened, people out there would be in an uproar. Our families, the police, everyone. Right? So we're all going to die. Let's just calm down, okay? Otherwise, we've already lost. I know I was trying to convince myself just as much as her. Kept repeating those words to myself to clear away the images that have been burned into my brain. Be calm, okay? Just be calm. As long as we wait together, I'm sure we can find some way out of here. And help might even come before that. What if there isn't a way out? What if help never comes? If that happens, then I'll get you out of here myself, no matter what it takes. When I said that, I paused. I had no idea what had come over me.
Sayaka?
Please, help me.
It's from the dub of anime. Okay. Voice is small and shaky.
Why is this happening to me? To kill or be killed? I just can't take this anymore.
Sayaka.
Finally, she raised her face up from my chest. She looked at me with those big, wet eyes of hers.
Makoto.
Can I believe what you said? Huh? That you'll help me get out, no matter what it takes? Absolutely.
Makoto.
You're the only one I can trust, so
No
please.
matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
Surprise, it's a teenage love story. Of course I'll be there for you. No matter what, I'm always on your side. I mean, you are my assistant after all.
Makoto.
Thank you. Hearing you say that, I feel like I can keep going. I can get through this as long as you're here with me.
Because I'm your assistant.
That's not welcome in a school environment. The smile I'd come to know so well returned to her face. Felt a little forced, but still, it was a huge improvement over how she was before.
Hey! Hey!
Why is he back? It's standing up. Makoto, it's standing up. What's standing up?
Come on!
Do you even have to Your flagpole! Get the hell out of here.
Just a minute.
No, I want to join in. If you don't leave, then tell us what the hell is up with those videos. It's about to come out. It's gonna come out, my pristine, pure, white stuffing. My honest, innocent stuff is about to come gushing out. All my first took air and swim as hard as I could. Never put so much energy into a single motion before in my life. Lean back, channel my power, and let go of everything I had. Are you okay? If I hadn't avoided your punch, you would have violated school regulations. But boy, you were slow, so slow, so slow. He's like a popper bad. He's like the worst kind of virus. You could have downed $1,000 course dinner in the time it took you. I could have downed $1,000 full course dinner in the time it took you to finish your swing. Speed, agility, alertness, passion, boldness, sense of despair, antagonization, it's all lacking. What the heck was that just now? You wanted to mess with us. Well, for now, you want to just head back? Yeah. Okay, I'd come along swiftly to destroy the good mood we just created. Sakura and I headed back to the dorms. Should get some rest, Sayaka. You still look pretty shaken. Sorry for making you worry about me. Yeah, I'm gonna go lay down for a bit. With a nod and a small bounce, she disappeared into her room. Now on my own, I headed off to tell everyone Sayaka was okay. Once that was done, I decided to go back to my room. It's hard to think after watching that deranged video. I need some rest of my own. I need a drink. Jeez, seriously, what's going on here? There are so many problems. I can't even decide what the biggest problem is. That we're trapped in here? What I saw in the video might be real. Monokuma. What the mastermind has in store for us? Or are we the biggest problem? I want to get out of here, but I can never kill someone. Do the others all feel the same? Yeah, it's definitely the biggest problem right now. Huh? When I opened my eyes, I darted immediately to the clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it. Nighttime's about to start. So how come someone's here? Okay, quick, answer the door.
Sorry.
I'm sorry I had to come by so late. Sayaka? Please don't put like something might happen or something like late to anything. Hint at anything. It just sort of ruins like the suspense or anything. Sayaka, what are you doing out so late? That's what I noticed. Your body was trembling. Is everything okay? Sorry to bother you, but something really... What just happened? Something weird? A little while ago I was laying down in my room, all of a sudden my door started rattling and shaking. Your voice sounded like all of the air had been squeezed out of your lungs. Just hearing her talk made me tense up. Like someone was trying to force the door open. The door was locked so they couldn't get in, of course. But they start shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move. So what happened? One sec. I don't even know why I have mixer on there. Can I? Yeah, that one. There we go. Okay, why it just stopped? Let some time go by, then I got up and opened the door to check upstairs. But there was no one there. Someone tried to force their way into your room. But who would want to do something like that? It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but still, it makes me nervous. If something like that had happened in the middle of the night, what would I do then? And as well, actually. There you go. It's like a puppy shaking in the cold winter. You don't have to worry about it, right? I mean, we can go outside during nighttime. But that's just a promise we made, right? If someone decided to break that promise, then why don't you stay in my room tonight? That would make you feel a bit better. What? Well, it said in the school regulations we had to sleep in the dorm rooms, right? It didn't say specifically which room each person had to sleep in, so... The two people sharing one room, as you know. Jesus, sorry, I didn't even think about it like that. Honestly, it didn't even cross my mind. No, I know, me either. It's not even that I mind the idea, but... If you don't mind, maybe we could switch rooms just for tonight. Switch rooms? If it will help put mind at ease, then it's totally fine with me. But I don't mind you staying in my room, but are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? I don't like concealing you. It's fine, I trust you. In that case then. It's nighttime!
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime.
Let me just... Okay.
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bug bite.
Man, it's already nighttime. Okay, so it's settled. I'll head to your room right now. And if we're going to trade rooms, we better trade keys too. That's right. We'll have to trade keys. Again?
Like I said, I'm psychic.
Huh. Hey, aren't you going to say you were just kidding? Well, if I wasn't just kidding. Some resemblance smile had made its way onto her face. Thank goodness, it looked like she's already started getting back to normal. Okay, we better trade keys then. Let's do it. Change keys, and when I look back up here again, there's another worried expression there. Who's careful, if someone comes to the door, don't open it no matter what. I won't. Same goes to you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening it. You have to turn the knob and lift the door up while you pull it out. Just do that and the door should open, no problem. Okay, but the showers don't work during night time anyway, right? That's right, I totally forgot. I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning, so thank you. Okay, well I better get going. See you tomorrow.
Hey,
What I said before? So, Psychic, it really was a joke. Honestly, I'm just very perceptive. Yeah, I know. Good night then. See you in the morning. Sayaka gave me one last parting smile and I headed off to my room. Looked around as soon as I got into the hall. I noticed the door to close and no sign of life. Good, there's nobody here. Make sure nobody's around to spot me. I rushed into Sayaka's room. Here's Sayaka's room. It doesn't really look any different from mine. It smells nice though. Yeah, let's investigate. That's when I know about it was a DVD with her name on it and found in the AV room. Anyway, I never get a chance to find out what's in the video, but it's probably best if I wait until she brings it up here. Yeah. Hi. Of course there's one there. Just an obsession map of the body's vital organs. That's really fucked. Okay. So anyway, let me zooming around here too much, but I should go to bed soon. So I lowered myself onto Sayaka's bed, a pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Sayaka's scent. It will bring me some sweet dreams. It was incredibly cheesy, I'm not even gonna lie. Feeling a little bit better than before I fell asleep. There's a globe now. Imagine you're all in a big spaceship in the middle of intergalactic adventure. You've heard of Noah's Ark, right? We're sort of like that. We've set sail and left Earth behind. Here you don't have to worry about crazy neighbours, corrupt cops, drunk drivers or pyromania. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma-inducing air pollution. Of course you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for the big game, but even with our divine will to freedom, it has a few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you're really dead set on returning to the tiny piece of dog poop you call Earth, who's the best to follow the rules? I will make myself perfectly clear.
So then, let's everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together!
The voice is just too damn happy.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
So I was still half asleep and rubbed my eyes. Sorry, I pulled myself out of bed. I remembered I was in Sayaka's room. I just remembered I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. Better get going. Left Sayaka's room and made my way towards the dining hall. Few people had already gathered in the dining hall by the time I got there. Hello and good morning. Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning. Really? Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning. Suppose I'm early. Figured everyone who had arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers. And the ones who showed up a little late,
Yo,
Sorry.
my makeup would not cooperate this morning. And my hair doesn't cooperate at the moment.
Ah, well, hello.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning duty took a little longer than usual. Man, I know those feels. Sometimes it just takes longer than other days. We're types with a more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers fall into this category, and finally the ones who kept everyone waiting forever.
Indeed.
Suppose I'm late. Good morning.
My bad, my bad.
Set right through my alarm.
What's your problem?
Is it so awful to be late? I didn't oversleep, just so you know. Nope, I got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle. Don't care about the time or other people in general. They're kind to move at their own pace. Regardless, everyone had arrived. Apart from Sayaka. At least that's how it was supposed to go. Are we still missing some people? Yes, Sayaka and Byakuya? I can't pronounce that. I don't know, but I definitely put Sayaka in the model high school category. So for it to be so late.
what?
What's going on? Something happened?
Yo.
Okay, it's him. Hey man, seen Sayaka? Why'd I have? I just came straight from my room here. Did she forget about her breakfast promise?
However,
I got the sense she always has his stuff together. Listen to everyone talk like that. A small dark speck of unease rode up inside me, and that speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on it. I need to barely left my lips before I could go out into the hall. I heard first was my room, where I left Sayaka stay for a single night. Where she was supposed to stay? Togame? Over the course of that one night, a room had been completely transformed. What the fuck? Nothing on that, right? Where is she? There's a key. Let's take a look inside. What the fuck? Looks like she had a little party. Why is it pink? Slash the walls party. Okay. That's how you say it? Okay. Okay. Was not expecting that. She's deader than disco. Oh. Okay. Because pink blood is cool, and pink blood will not get me demonetized. Well, the sword dug its way through my eyes and buried myself into its brain, sprinkling a sense to it. In Japan made the game 17 plus instead of 18 plus. Okay. and then everything went black. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remember seeing before. When I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before.
Ah!
So you're awake, finally. Are you okay? Designed this game to be psychopop. Okay. Unless he wanted something stylized. That's cool. It's pink blood. No time for swimming. Get your ass up, huh? You're unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here. It's no surprise considering what happened. What happened? That's what happened. Are you okay? So it wasn't a dream, what I saw. It was real? That's right, it really did happen. Sayaka is dead. A deep dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I've deceived myself. I've seen Sayaka. If Sayaka is...
Just give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. I'm good at words. Now I have to see for myself.
Why?
Listen to us, man.
What?
What do you think is going to happen if you go out there? Well, what's good is it sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realised she was really gone.
Calm down.
Most game devs who play the game say that red blood wouldn't affect. I wouldn't think it is because it's not like you know that it's blood. You know, you don't go, oh, it's pink juice. You know it's blood. Everyone knows it's blood. A 3-year-old could tell you that it is blood. Although I would not advise a 3-year-old play it. None of us want to be right here right now either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us all to come here. Well, hold on, don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But
So...
I'm going to convince him to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason. We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again.
Hey,
The game was originally made to be very dark, like Sword Dark. Huh. That's pretty cool. Unless someone violates school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
listen up.
Famous at safari parks throughout the world for being the bear times 1 rule.
But...
Then who did it? Who killed her?
Come on.
You already know the answer. When I killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, that's... What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. But don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well...
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
Wrong.
To redesign it, is that why in some cases the blood is red? Reusing assets. Sorry, one of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion and confusion. How you doing, Bleach? Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone killed someone? Isn't it amazing what people are capable
Just
of?
hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. One of us really did care that person gets to graduate from school, right?
Come on.
Don't play dumb, that's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave. That laugh. Why are you laughing? It's cause... Naive! You're just so naive. You think it's that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here?
Hey,
You're super naive,
come on now.
devilishly naive. Hellishly naive. No, the real thing has just begun. The real thing.
now then.
Are you ready? Next we need to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
Then perhaps...
Referring to the rule number 6 in the school regulations. If you are blackened, if you are the blackened that committed the murder, you cannot be found out by the other students. What is Lars's pack? Is that a nose? That's what you're talking about, is it not?
In other words,
It's not enough to kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So the amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? A fucked up hand. Okay. The game is supposed to have a trust-distrust meter, and characters' trust would affect the trials, but the idea was scrapped. That would be quite difficult because of the amount of characters that are in the game. Yep. It'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone gather together, including the Blackened who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will engage in one big debate showdown.
during the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the Blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote.
So if somebody dies because we decide that we think they might have done it.
If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life.
Wait, so we get it wrong and two people die? The Blackened and the person we choose?
However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive.
Oh, no, okay.
And the rest of you will receive your punishment.
Okay, so if we don't get it right, they get out and we all die. Okay.
Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As
No
far
shit.
as class trial rules go, that's
Democracy
all
at
there
its
is to
finest, exactly.
Well,
What exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Well, to put it simply, it's execution. Execution?
What?
By execution, you mean...
execution is execution. Execution!
You get it wrong, everyone dies.
Electric chair. Poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
I love that voice. I really do. Objection when literally knocks a guy down. Sudden death debate. Everyone dies apart from the person who committed the murder. Man. Some pretty high fucking stakes. To make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die, but if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed.
Well done.
Smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. It means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. Or it is an impression of paper plane in a hurricane. But judge carefully because all your lives are on the line. Which are the rules I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind.
Hey!
Come on, have a look. The murder takes place. Okay, that's pretty cool. The guilty party is exposed, they'll be executed, all remaining. Hold on a second.
How are you talking
Freaking insane, you know that?
Huh?
Does Monkey want a banana? Probably got like whoosh, whoosh. A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with
What's
it.
this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why'd I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone? What are you saying? You're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
What the hell are you talking about?
What punishment? How old do I think this game is? As in, when did it come out? It came out in like 2010 or 12. Right? Oh, I don't know. They're in a deep, dark, scary prison or something. Say whatever you want. I'm not going to be part of this. Don't be so selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. Evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you have to go through me first. He said that. He came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then...
Are you enjoying yourself now?
I like Junko. Junko's cool.
Are you? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty
2010, yeah.
summon
I knew it was one of the two.
Help! To me, godly spear, Nier!
Huh? Huh? Okay. This is what I mean. I say, I like Junko, she's pretty cool. Dead. She should be mad. Yeah. I guess, yeah. Team 4-star Mr. Popo called it. Man. She was cool.
This wasn't supposed to... Why me?
I have to pay respect to waifu. Just like that, she never moved again.
No way!
What the? I don't... This can't be real. No way.
Well now.
Now I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of the promise. I really want to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know. I guess you all need to be taught a lesson. After all, what an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am.
So you must consider that.
Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc.
Hashtag not my waifu.
So,
Darkness, my old
you don't
friend.
want that to happen to you.
I never
you
liked her in the
best
first place.
obey
She was
those
pretty
school
cool.
Regulations.
Her body being impaled with a bunch of spears. Some believing that her blood started pouring out of her body. The first time I've ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there can deny what they've seen. Junko, who was just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. Monokuma ASMR. Simple tunes. It was the death of a human being.
Right,
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. She just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the human race. Not Celeste, so it's okay. Celeste is cool. I like Celeste, actually. It's just natural, as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't a superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you don't really die. This is reality.
Why?
Why'd you have to kill her? You say you just put her in a prison or something. I changed my mind.
I knew it.
They've been wanting to kill this entire
Say
time.
what?
Kill this entire time. Don't be silly. You can't kill time. We're being metaphorical. You say I wanted to waste time this whole time? Go on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma.
well now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give to you to help you in your search for the Blackened. This all fires all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it
The Monokuma File!
Junko? Okay. Well, she's Dadko now. I mean, naturally you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. Instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. So, how do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then,
So you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. Yeah, it couldn't be a fair trial if he didn't know. Woo, autopsies. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now could I?
correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow complicated.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind this investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. I shall message Luke back in a bit. When Akuma disappeared once again, he left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body right in front of us. Didn't get a text. No. Okay. I did get a load of Twitter notifications. Why do I have a load of Twitter notifications? Okay. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long. Nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead were a huge shock, and of course, there was more to it than that. It was the idea one of us had actually murdered someone. And if we couldn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. The double rip. And yet, in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint it had gotten to her.
Hey.
Now's no time to wallow in your depression. Please don't spoil things. Like, please don't spoil things. That's why I put that it's my first playthrough, because I don't want things spoiled for me. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to some disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
Huh?
In other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. This game moves slowly, doesn't it? It's not too bad. Pacing's pretty good, actually. A lot of stuff's just happening. I meant it, and I think Rick was talking about the trial. Who you decide to trust or not to trust is of course up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
What the heck?
Saying stuff like that, it's just, how many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. It's a visual novel, exactly. It didn't really go any faster than this. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. That happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible.
An awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
Just a
There's a
second.
corpse right there. Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right, we need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so I have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. Whatever choices we have. No way in hell I'm letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this. Just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. It's like they were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. They're right. We just have to do this. Well, how much we don't want to, we have no choice. That's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there's something I need to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice, I have to do this. So where's the Monokuma file? Is it under? No? So I placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say, she was gone. Don't know why you even bothered to check after those injuries and losing that much blood. Probably a bit shocked if she did survive something like that. You don't have it yet? Okay. Huh? Hold on. Hold on, just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means everything happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever, it's really real?
Let me out of
Someone
here!
save me! Let me out of here!
What's your problem?
We're just not accepting that? Oh, go and investigate my room?
Just a second.
Huh? Before we begin the investigation, is there something else we need to discuss? Oh yeah.
Hey,
Solutions for Sayaka's way, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You think you're putting someone on guard duty so no one can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey,
That's true. That's very true. In that case, I don't mind doing it. Don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone.
what?
Because he might be the killer, so we need somebody to watch him watching the scene. I'm just realizing everything is real.
Stop talking.
The obvious, you were the culprit. What's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Fuck you! Fine then, I'll stay on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. Two-player co-op based defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But
Still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
just a second.
Huh?
Anyway,
Yeah? We're all gonna die here. Yes. Consciousness is cries for starting now. Please wait. Rip.
what should I do?
Someone got right in front of us. They. Guess we can't run away from the situation. We have no choice but to move forward. You like saying that. You really like saying that.
Let me out of here!
Come on, man. Let me out of here. Come on. Someone let me out.
Huh?
Is this really happening?
Don't fuck with
It's
me.
got a piece of shit beer.
what the heck?
I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it, or else we're all dead.
Oh,
You finally noticed. Noticed what? I was looking through Monica's file. Ah, Monica's file. I noticed something very obvious, very unusual. I know what you're talking about. Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about Wisei is in Makoto's dorm? She's right. Then could it be? Once everyone gazed in at me. Hold on a second, you got it all wrong. Just one night I traded rooms with her. Did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. Look in everyone's eyes have done a complete 84. Just a few minutes earlier, feeling suspicion and fear returned. In other words, you think I did it?
So then,
Are we all done talking? We need to bring it in our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. Oh fuck, I can explain. Shit. Yeah, just you know, throw all the blame on me. We'll have to collect the clues, form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong, well, do I have to say any more?
Actually,
Well, we were playing checkers. Glad you didn't. Now,
goodbye.
everyone pray for good luck. Right. Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too.
Yo.
Yep. Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty. I better head to the scene of the crime. That's
Hey,
right.
damn it.
Let me just say right now, if some bitch did this, is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence.
Fucking
They
dead.
better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. Serious, I'll fuck them up. And his deadly words hang in the air. He and Sakura ran off.
so,
She got a bad case of indigestion and OD'd on the Pepto. But I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know. We're going to investigate a murder. How do we even do something like that?
anyway,
We don't really have to look to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. It's you. It's you. Because you're so determined to tell everybody that it's me. It's you.
This is very suspicious.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Okay, I thought she was turning Super Saiyan. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
So,
I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to fucking kill her, would it? Well, I guess we should. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least get to check. I didn't get to read that because I'm a dipshit. May as well check. At least check to check. Just to check. And if we wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Why not? I'm not good with blood. What takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh yeah?
Or whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I better get going. And yeah, you have to hear me out. It was pointless, everyone had already left. And the partner looks at me and filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why'd they have to suspect me? I have to do something, otherwise everyone will.
Execution is execution. Execution!
I want that screenshot. I wanted that screenshot.
Electric chair. Bzzz, bzzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Zawarudo? Can't let that happen. Can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Guess I should look through the Monokuma's file we got before. Victim was Sayaka. The time of death was estimated to be around 1:30 AM. So it was about, what, 3.5 hours after nighttime started. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. Well, evidence suggests that death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. No choice but to push forward if you want to find out what happened. Somehow I have to find out the truth, so we can all survive. And for Sayaka, find out when she was killed. I have to truth bullets of your handbook. Ah. So that's all it says. No way, I seriously don't want to die here. Thank you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. Don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Hero doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. You probably don't either, right? Are you going to help investigate, Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here, I feel sorry for her. Junko, I have to stay with her. Okay, I guess we're going. Hey, no one there. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. So I head into my room where Sayaka's corpse still remains. If I examine the state of my room a little closer, it might reveal something new. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. I was right in the other room, if only I'd heard something.
Wait.
That would not have been possible. Huh? Hey, remember, all of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you and there's no way you could know. Perhaps it was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for a murder. Evidence of struggle may add to the truth bullets of your handbook. Section of your handbook. Okay. Huh? No, there's some scratch on the sheath. It must have been made with something sharp. How the sheath gets scratched on in the first place, even if someone used the sword in a struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're going to attack someone with a sword, first thing you do is unsheath it. You can do it. The rest of your friend and I have a nice dream about the future of the day after the game. Auto-filled sentence, okay. Heavy sheath like this would get in the way, it could just slide off in the middle of the fight. That's why the scratch on the sheath. Okay. Here's the key. Key on the ground with my name on it. If I remember correctly. Right, we'll have to trade keys. The switch room keys, switch keys too. So Sayaka would have had my key in the room the entire time. Wait, if that's true then, how'd the killer get into the room in the first place? I was just thinking that. Could she have forgotten to lock the door? I know she is. Don't open the door for anyone. I'm sure she'll absolutely run up, but otherwise what's the point of switching? Just saying that, there's no way she could have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. If she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it somewhere, that's not possible either. She was in here when I switched rooms. How scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. How did the killer get in? Yeah. Okay. My tool's still there. It's mine and I haven't it. Yeah.
Yo.
Seriously,
What?
I wonder. I'm exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So I don't use yours either then. Not just me, nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday. None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because like, why the hell would we? Actually... Ah, I thought I could... Scratch and garden on my walls in bed. Evidence... Oh, I thought I was looking at the table. Whoa, there's a lot of things going on. Less than there was before. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I wanted to look at the door. I guess my bed? What the hell happened here? The note part? I think it's no, I didn't think it was either. Camera maybe? Nothing to stop what's happening, they just keep on watching. Yeah, it's a little bit fucked. You think I'm guilty too? I tried to make assumptions like that, I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I'll follow your lead. I see. The sword? I've already done the sword. Replica sword, blah blah blah. Taken out. Shimmy sprays the sword coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off in parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, handle's missing a lot of its coating. The coating sticks to you even if you touch it a little bit. So it'll be on someone.
By the way,
oh, that's his jacket. I was about to say, what the hell's on his arm? I realised someone was on guard you. It could have really destroyed some evidence, right? If anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. That's definitely possible.
son of a bitch!
A dirty bastard. Anyone raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
Fucking dead.
So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. What if it was a girl that did it?
Yo.
They'll get sorted out when time comes. Kyoko? Quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my
Did you
room.
lose a contact or something?
Don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. A few years later, she soon stood up straight and said,
Listen.
"Are you a clean freak?" No, I don't think so, but what? She glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting? So I suspect there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean? I searched your floor from one corner to another. I didn't find a single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. Now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like a lint roller in my room had been used, but I'd never touched it. So I wouldn't have used it too.
I see.
Exactly. Your room didn't have a single hair in it and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. But Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Hey! Are we done? We've done everything now, right? Yeah, let me go in here. On the other side of this door. I can't let it get to me. Can't afford to freeze up now. Force myself to push my panic down. I stepped into the bathroom. It made me painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her here. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up, I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. Oh, we're investigating it. What's that? I looked past the arc on the wall behind her, and I saw... What? 1103... Doki Doki Literature Club all over again. Pretty much. You like a character? Rep. Alright, I'm gonna write that down. I feel like it's something I should probably remember, or the game will probably remember anyway. Like, it'll probably put it somewhere, but... So I can do this? Told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but I was not the time to think like that. Pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. So it was shot bullet thrust into her stomach. It must have been the killing blow. Whatever. The blood's also more vibrant on the right. The screen was upside down and you saw it. Leon. Ha! Because there was a bit between the two ones. Wherever they used to kill it, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Does it look swollen and bloody? That's for sure. Something sort of glittery on their wrist too. Wrist was swollen and something glittery. It definitely concerns me. And what concerns me is there's some sort of blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Wrist and behind to the truth bullets. I mean, so is what killed her. So when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? It's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wounds. See, you can see that it's bridging between the two L's. Between the two ones. God, that's clever. You need to pay attention in this game. God damn. Really need to pay attention. So you found it, right? This is someone written in blood before. Is it really a final message, or she wrote it?
right.
She wrote it like that, so that he wouldn't. Like, she sort of wrote it so that she could write it behind her, I'm guessing. Hence why it's upside down. Base models to design the other characters and definitely got tired of seeing them. That's cool. You often taught an aspiring poet. The numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 1037, I have no idea what it could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers made me think she wanted to use the boy to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning her hand toward the wall. If you would write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
Well...
Think about it. You're not going to tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery in this case yourself, otherwise this case will end and you'll remain weird. And you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Dire message. Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dire message means, but honestly I have no idea. I know who I should talk to. Comes to numbers, who's better to ask than the ultimate program?
Makoto.
Another thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? I mean I'll get stuck?
What?
Get stuck? I guess I'm not the only one, but the door doesn't fit the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it I thought it was just locked. Once you learn the trick it opens its own problem. When door frames behind okay.
Correct.
The door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually I'm referring to the broken doorknob. The doorknob?
That's right.
Didn't notice, but I was just trying to close the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see it right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and tried to shut... Oh! The doorknob. What the heck? No one's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
So I must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious that this was intentional. If it was intentional, why would someone want to do that?
So...
Guess maybe they're trying to get the door unlocked and end up breaking the whole thing. I'm guessing she was stabbed, managed to get away into the room, used the blood in order to write the message, and then hid it behind her. The bridge thing is because of the broken wrist. The bridge thing? The bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girl's bathroom can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Apparently stuck with a sudden realization, she sort of questioned me.
Just a second.
Just one more question for you. You mentioned your bathroom door would get stuck, right? You tell anyone about that? Oh, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when she switched rooms. Saying there's only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. I decided to a smirk on my face. By the sense she was really starting to get into all this. And it clears that. Because why would I take the doorknob off if I knew how to open it? And nobody else knew that it was a dodgy door, that it didn't quite fit, so...
Goodbye.
See you later. As if forgetting I was even there. There. She suddenly turned and left the room. Ah, yeah, I saw it, and then it said it was numbers. So I was like, okay, it's obviously numbers. You know, so maybe I should look around somewhere else. So okay. Yes. So I could dare no choice to see myself what was in that video. On top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. I should see what everyone else thinks. If they'll even talk to me, that is. Well, the shitty dawn is actually our alibi. Exactly. We're just actually sleep killers. We just roll on in there in our sleep. Yo.
Seems like...
The Monokuma fan said Sayaka was killing your room. That's something about. Could it be the nameplate? I know this is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. Yep. Nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room was switched. So I thought I put switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why did anyone do? That's fucking nuts. I can sort of remember the order. Yeah, they're all the same. At least down there. I can sort of remember the order as I see it. But can we go in? Yeah. One thing in the trash can. Yep, the DVD. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video. It's optional, I just find it funny. It's... Leon, something doesn't seem right. Yeah, that's you, Leon. It might not be related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. Sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. I need to search for clues. Okay, an organ with no useful clues. Nothing here? Okay. I'll take that. Okay. So he said the trash room or whatever could be Noel. His secret code to the video. Oh yeah, of course. We just got the DVD. Derp. Hey, we're over 2,000 views on Twitch now. That's pretty cool. AV room. I should be able to use to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that she threw in the garbage. Sat down in front of my screen and put the DVD in the player. Push play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then... New show appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. Someone on stage front and center was a face I recognized all too well. I see you, Rich. Sayaka. She was there along with a friend she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept. Except that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darker, and then the voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly the screen went dark, and in the next moment, saw something I could hardly believe. What? Sayaka disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that is the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight.
That sent a shiver down my spine, that really did.
For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Here, leaving. Right, one in the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? Super famous pop group, everyone knows who they are. You're trying to say he was even able to get to them? That really did happen. Everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? It's just a monitor. And that's just a camera. So, what else? Oh yeah, he said there was like trash room or whatever, right? Okay, a dining hall. There's an exclamation mark. Okay, let's go to the dining hall then, I guess. Maybe the stream should be called "In the Color Is You." Okay. Are we? Hey, you investigating the dining hall? No, I'm just taking a break actually. I've been taking a break since we started. It's all fierce for me, you know. I don't have the first clue of what I should be doing. What do you mean? I know what you mean. I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me be calm. So, I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaki was killed. We can go back here. There's a missing knife. There's a fucking missing knife. Looks like one of them is missing. They're missing from the very beginning. Let's see if anyone knows more about it. Yep. Oh. Hey! Into vegetables. Okay. Getting all the coins though. Hey, Owie, we don't. That's like that done. That's the laundry. Is the laundry with the bin? Yeah, I'm guessing it is. What am I doing? There it is. Since this stream would show the first class trial. Yeah, but I didn't know that, and you have to name things before. Oh. Do we have to check every one? I'm gonna check every single one. Whiff so far. Definitely whiff. Although we can't give anything to Sayaka now, can we? Okay. I think that's everything. I think that's everything. Nothing in here? I'm not gonna question free stuff. Okay. There! Knew there was one around here somewhere. Oh, it's locked? What are you? Patch on the floor. Door won't budge. Free money. See again, no way to get past.
Akuma appears!
It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in school eventually winds up. How'd you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only a person on clean duty is allowed in. Clean duty?
No, you can't go any further!
Who's on clean duty?
No, you can't go any further!
Okay. You're stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further!
Okay, I think he's broken. Looks like some kind of switch. It gives you money, apparently. And name the next stream on chapter 2. All downhill from here. Okay, I will do. So that's the thing with streams. It's difficult to pre-name them. Danger is my fault. It's me. Why'd you ask? Talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Well, so on clean duty, it's going to be flooded with trash in no time. So I only applied for a position. I was going to start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. Since you're on clean duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room. Of course! My job to gather up all the garden stuff in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. We're all supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge. But hold on. You need a key to get to the trash room, and the only person on clean duty has access to the key. What's the point in going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can throw things out whenever? That does seem more convenient.
So in other words,
actually, the only cause of furniture unless they are discovered.
so that's it.
That must be why. Everyone could go in and out of the trash room wherever they wanted. But destroying evidence would be easy. Throw would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen.
More important than
Hey,
that.
you bastard.
Why do you want the cleaning duty gig anyway? Decided to volunteer for something when you no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar. I know why you did
Is
it.
it like...
I'm gonna dig for all the guild's trash looking for, you know, and poking around with it.
There's no way
What are you
to
talking
think
about?
about this in a
All my
common
lovers for
You know what I
2D.
mean.
But they're all kind of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to... I'd never get tired of 2D. To spend a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily choose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D, on PVC
Give me
figures.
a break.
I'm not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that. So worried about Fumi's question of morality, there's a new solution. Whenever a guy has clean duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to. Anyway, on another topic, Ifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favour to ask you. What, so you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or save a village, or be a boss. See you, Red Manning. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around. Okay, so easy. So Ifumi and I head down to the trash room. Let me talk on the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife, learned how to get behind the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita. This is Shawshank Redemption. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. However, please just hurry up. Okie dokie, leave it to me. Pull out the key from his phone and use it to flip the switch next to the gate, and then...
Mr. Naegi, without a doubt.
Use the trash and destroy evidence, are you? You fiends, you planned this all along. Now, I just want to see if the actual killer tried to destroy evidence or not. The actual killer isn't you. It's you, isn't it? And you want to see if there's anything left behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world? Whatever, let's just hurry and keep looking. Ah. No. You see a green, yellow button? Yep.
Yes, indeed.
Pretty simple. Okay. Okay. Someone turned it on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down
Was
here.
it a fairy?
It was a work of a fairy. Really, do you realise what you just said? Not the fairy? You said the last time you were down here, incinerator was off. Yeah, about that, there can be no mistake. I've got one thing going for me. It's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yes. That voice. Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out, and it definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then, and since I'm the only one who has key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet only someone was able to switch the incinerator on without opening the gate. But how is this possible? So it is behind your truth bullets. This is what I wanted to look at, though. So on the ground in front of the incinerator. So a burnt piece of something. Burnt piece, like a hunk of burning love. No, it's got blood on it. Anyway, this looks to be a piece of cloth, and the shape, it's a sleeve from a button-up shirt. I come to look at it, there's definitely blood on the cuff, which means sort of left some of the evidence on the killer destroyed. Game and anime voices of Chihiro. I keep saying this, but I really need to watch the anime. I really do. Lots of people here with white burn-up shirts. It's enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Okay. But it... What's that? Broken glass. Okay. Use some glass ball about... Just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this?
You know what that is? You cut your 7. A dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Shenron, I summon you! It's the kind of thing you might see on a big city street corner. Gaze into it and someone will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl was on that quest to find that one guy. I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? It's only one person it could be. She'll be in the gym, I better go find out for sure. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does this all mean, Mr. Aggie? Will you be confessing soon? Why me? Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. As long as he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. He is a bit, isn't he? So it's like, only him? No. That's a huge trash can. Is that where we're supposed to put whatever trash we can't bin? Or whatever it is, it doesn't look highly enclosed. It's Hitler. Only thing I can think of. Nothing over there now. Okay, I guess we'll talk to him, then we'll leave. Seem a little down. Oh, really? You need help with these friends? Call me anytime. All kinds of stuff that might help cheer you up. Man's hiding some of that 2D porn. Is being because yeah, we know who the killer is. Well, he's not missing anything. Sakura. Yeah.
Hey, you bastard!
What the hell do you think you're doing? Huh?
I mean, seriously?
How does my room have anything to do with the investigation? Well, I suppose the natural reaction of someone going... No, not really.
Seems
It
like...
doesn't seem right. Yeah, we've done. Right, they said it's people who done the gym. See? You turn the number upside down, it says Leon. And there was a bridge between the two ones. Truth bullets. There. You can see the line between the two ones. And because of the way she was laying, she would have written it upside down. It's like you'd be doing it upside down. And then she put herself in front of it. Case solved, let's go get drunk. Speaking of which, I do have plenty of cider. Nah, I need to drink more water today. I'm not drunk enough. You just... I'll ask you something. What is it? Well, she does say showing the numbers 110 through 7. You have any idea what the numbers might mean? Like, could it be a code sign? Sorry, no.
I'm
sorry, I just don't know. Okay? Well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even if she doesn't know. Maybe she could maybe know more than she's letting on. No, couldn't be. Can I see something? Here, snap out of it. Oh, what are you doing here? What? Does this look familiar? That's my crystal ball. It's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I broke because the guy said it was blessed. Said it was unbreakable. So how did it break? Was it actually made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? So it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? He really is a bit, let's say gullible. Chihiro's top waifu. Let's put that aside for now. So, you can say what adult this belonged to you? Yeah, mine for sure. Probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. Left it in the laundry room. Means anyone could have found it and taken it. Sweet. Thanks, Sarah. That's all I want to know. Sure. By the way, I'm afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? I've been saved up from fortune time for 2 full years. Count like $1 million. $1 million? Which, I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. It's just too stupid. I kind of feel bad for him. No, you can't feel bad for someone just that gullible. Okay, let's... Why? It's annoying sometimes that it goes so slow when you're like looking past something and it sees something. Chihiro's smart and cute. I've uncovered something most unusual. There was a name plate on it. Shows room, right?
Hear me?
It just so happens. Oh, you might be able to kill it yourself. I can't tell you anything. Yeah, everything I just said. Forget it. I've already done that. You know, we're gonna get some presents. We're gonna get ourselves some presents. No idea what that is. Because currently we've actually got a extremely good chance of not getting a duplicate, so... Find out who the killer is will get harder and harder. I'm glad. I'm actually glad because it makes it a bit more difficult and more fun. I don't know what most of these things are meant to be. What happens if I get a duplicate? Hopefully I don't just like die. That's a duplicate. I'm just gonna use both because I can't be bothered. Yeah, let's leave the area. What about in here? No? Okay. What about the other classroom? We haven't been in there yet. Ooh. To kill someone, just save your own life, and I've been living with someone like that. I think I might vomit. Is this what Monokuma said really true? Did one of us really kill Sayaka? The mastermind really was going to get involved. They would have just killed us on day one. That's a good point. By the way, how's your investigation going? I told you, I don't do blood, so I don't plan on doing any investigating. Besides, I already know who did it. After all, we were Sayaka killed, in your room, right? What more proof do we need? We already know the truth. Sure you don't trust me? Nope. I have no idea what Undying Dandelion is. Okay, so... Well, we haven't spoken to you.
Very strange.
Could it be because you were the culprit? No, you got around second and I switched rooms last night. Didn't even try to hide suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, it's still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if She hadn't switched rooms with you, right? The reason Saga was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms. She's dead because of me. It should be me that died. All we can say right now is it's a possibility. Oh, it's in my present. Okay. If that's really true, then as in there should be. Okay, there is a way to move a little bit faster. As graduation person. Okay, okay. That one. Okay. Well, I'll try to keep that in mind. Are you still going to say the same thing? Yeah. So confused right now. Where are we meant to go? Must be locked. Hero and dying stand. There you go. Okay, let's go into Sayaka's room.
By the way,
Oh, some gadget. Yeah, okay.
you son of... You're fucking dead. Yep.
We did that. We did that whole spiel.
Hey.
Did we just go to the trial now? Is that like what we're doing now? Did we just go in? Check my map just in case. AV room, there's an exclamation mark. Guess I'll go to the AV room. Nothing else in the box. Well, I got that. Did that get rid of the exclamation mark? No. Monokun will tell you after you get enough clues. There's like no one to talk to. Oh wait, no, main hall. Main hall. We've not spoken to her. We've not spoken to Celeste. Do you have any clues or anything? What kind of clues? Setters agree that we do not know who the culprit is and leave it at that. There are secrets I may have. I don't intend on revealing anything until the class trial. Okay, do you have any suggestions for where I should start looking?
Well,
As you fumble around fishing blindly for clues. I suppose I went here to give you a little hint. Seeing the crime naturally, but I think the trash room have done that. The trash room. Favorite place to destroy evidence. However, there's one little problem, which is
as for me,
the place is filthy. I'd rather die and set foot in it. Trust me, you conduct a thorough investigation on my behalf. We've already done that, so okay.
well, as
Okay, we've already. Better not get too close. And there's nothing in it. Well, there's that. Okay. Have we now, like, spoken to everyone? Oh, there's nothing in here at all. Okay, let's look down the list. We have spoken to you. We have spoken to you. Spoken to both of you. Spoken to you. Spoken to you. Spoken to both of them. I think we've spoken to everything. Everything, everyone. Okay. Monitor. Nice. Let me check that kitchen again. God, that loads so quickly.
Yeah, totally.
You notice that? Okay. Hey, so you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall? Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, the knife suddenly disappearing like that. Was it missing from the beginning? I remember they're all lined up neat. When do you notice one of them disappeared?
Well,
Went to go get tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives are still there. I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, and one of the knives is gone. Saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You tell everyone I didn't come in the dining hall last night. Proves I didn't take it. Sweet. By the way, did you really kill Sayaka? Of course not, I would never. Do you really think I made it?
I mean,
She's killing your room, right? So I mean, you guys are supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her? On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, and one of them killing the other is classic drama setup. When you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. It's time.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial!
I guess one other thing I could have done was turn off the fire.
Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. That's where I have to go. Gotta run to it. Can't let fear hold us back. You're late. We've been waiting for you. I'm afraid we'll be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
So jump to conclusions. Set up for a class trial. We can all reveal the details of Makato's trial. You're convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then who is the killer? Well, me and Sayaka is really one of us.
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fate will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
I love the glass in his hand. Why do I have to press it? Get on this elevator. Let's begin.
Indeed. Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right. Said before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you never come to grips with the truth. You need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honour. So I'll find out who the real killer is. Raise my voice to try and give myself courage. Turning out from a momentous racing toward the elevator. We stepped forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was ready on the elevator when I finally stepped on. Doors closed and the elevator started to move. Seal watched descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school's basement. Wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes. Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the skull. Japanese is rather too. Finally arrived. You think it doesn't feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Dude, shit.
Not even close, it's total shit.
Well now.
Well, okay everyone. Find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up. Oh. We did what he said and found our seats. Seats were arranged in a giant circle. We set up so that everyone could see everyone else. It also meant it would be easy for anyone to transfer their attention and unease onto anyone else. It seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. Oh wow. And so the curtain of our first case opened. Deadly judgment. Deadly deception. Deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly fate. Well, I said a deadly fish for a second. Very deadly fish. A deadly class trial. I guess I want to save. Set skills? Your opponent's statement is destroyed. Okay, I guess we're ready. All right.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
No, you cannot.
What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Such a dickhead.
Friendship penetrates?
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started.
Why can it fit 16
First
people?
up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
So what do... So, what do I do? Let the class trial begin. Oh, I guess I accidentally hit X. begin the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't about me, everyone's lives are on the line. Absolutely. As things progresses during each class trial, you engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. But what this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder with the left stick to aim and fire with the Y button. Close attention to character statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Know that if you run out of time, you'll automatically fail, so please be careful. Okay. Have fun.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
No, that's a lie. There's no explanation what happened to my room. Been able to spot it and refute his lies. Okay. Some words appear in different cards. A hole in the person's statement. Okay. Okay, that's when I fire. Truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots when you see one card taking on fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Okay. Good luck, have fun.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom.
Yep.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
I shot it twice. There's no explanation.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Huh?
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
I assert that the one who was murdered
I'm
was
so
Miss
fucking
Sayaka
confused.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place.
Oh, shoot the words.
Most like the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
I was shooting the
She didn't
people.
even have a chance to resist.
No, that's wrong.
Okay.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
It was fucked.
With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
That we can.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
No.
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
To be fair, she didn't actually look at the scene,
Next
so.
is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
Well, it was the knife. The knife that's, you know, in it. Yeah.
So what was used to kill her?
A knife.
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Yes.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No, that's wrong.
I love these animations. I really do. I'm
No,
actually a little
I
bit
do think it
speechless
was a
about it.
knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
Also, the fact that this is voiced is fucking
After the
awesome.
murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Kyoko knows the truth
Well,
as
we
well.
can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
Yeah. I like Kyoko. Kyoko's fucking cool. Well, we break through so much, just waiting for us to find it. So darn well I'm not the killer. Lovely. Sure. Concentrate, hold out, concentrate time so no move, everyone say, and on top of that, study your aim, making it easier to. Okay. You can't concentrate. But in the focus schedule. Okay. Good luck, have fun. GLHF. Okay.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But
Yep.
where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret. Nobody was in the
No, that's wrong. Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
And now we
Next,
saw.
you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and the knife still in. When I finished my tea, I went back to the kitchen and washed my glass. And the knife was gone.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And you didn't
And
see
at
me.
any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time.
So how could I have got the knife?
In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Fuck me, you love reaching, don't you?
Idiot swimmer girl! Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
What the hell's their face doing on the case thing on the far side?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way
That's-
anyone would work together, right?
Brilliant.
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Ugh, good grief. Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case.
It's just gone fucking mental.
Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife, so I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure. But can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
They were lesbian and it up.
Spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means, we have airtight alibis.
But I won the only thing that was fucking airtight, you know what I'm saying?
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations? We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
To be fair, May, I made the fucking same mistake.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Lesbian jokes.
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Who are you talking about?
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka? Okay, so business... It was probably Sayaka.
Then
She probably took it
Sayaka is the one
to
who took
protect
the knife?
herself.
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself!
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
Ah, fuck.
What?
See? He did do it after all.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
Are the faces meant to do that? Because that's really distracting. If I don't do something, they're going to blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict
Hold
me,
on.
everyone's going to die.
It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
Kyoko's fucking saving my
Because
ass
you
here.
see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Cleaning.
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Yes. Hamagama will eventually take place at the point of the phrase. Delude from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Left stick to my own Y button. Shoot. If you shoot down the wrong letter, just suffer damage. Yeah, okay. Okay. 4 letters. Here. I didn't know I had to get them in order,
I
but
understand. That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
Yep.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
But what would be the point? She's dead there on the floor.
That makes sense, does it not?
No.
No.
If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Exactly.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
No, I'm not.
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yep.
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom.
They had to get rid of the handle.
There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Proves it is.
I got it!
Door handle.
Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
But the person didn't know how to open the door properly.
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
It's not the only choice.
You still don't see? Okay then, let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
What is Kyoko's thing again? Oh, she didn't tell you. So it was bewildering act. Key point here, a little bit more to learn about the nose. Sure. No, weak spots will start going up. Weak spots are essentially only one liar contradiction. Not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use the truth one and the wrong one. Only fail to refute you what they said. But you will lower your trust around them and influence games will take damage. Okay. So you just need to work out which ones are the lies and shoot them.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Yep.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Yep.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
You can't lock it.
No, that's wrong. The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walk-in bathrooms, right?
Exactly.
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yep, true as true can be.
I love how he does actually, like, he doesn't bullshit.
But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door, that's not lucky at all.
It is lucky because it helps prove my innocence.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
Because they think it's Sayaka's room.
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake. thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
Leon just shot himself in the foot. He couldn't be locked in over... Yeah. They didn't know. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime that they didn't know was the crime took place in my room. They didn't know. They thought it was Sayaka's room because the things had been switched.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms.
Yep.
Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
Exactly.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening.
Say what?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Nope. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
We'll die.
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh,
I got one.
As a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Okay.
Oh, you...
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
I've been wondering that too.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
It's true.
How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Ms. Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
She was terrified.
Trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Someone please tell me if Hifumi will die.
Hello? Why exactly
He's irritated.
can't that be it?
You're not even pointing at him. Because she asked me to do something in particular because how frightened she was. That's the end of her ear. I guess that one?
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember?
Yeah.
That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Yeah, yep. Yep.
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
Huh?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Come see me in a room, check the nameplate to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I'd better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes.
No one's gonna make that mistake again.
And I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
Nope.
No, I didn't. But of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
So she swapped the things as well?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Sure.
Very well then. Pay attention.
Oh, be ready with the gun. Dorm nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yep.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
Yep.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Where I was.
The room that Makoto was staying in.
That's the one.
So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that
But the nameplates. The reason for that is has to be because it got switched.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yep.
But in the note,
Nope.
the place they were asked to
I
come
didn't mean to do that.
it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying.
So I meant to shoot that one. Yeah. That one was the right one to shoot. I almost fucked that
on
one
Mai and
up.
Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
Yeah.
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem.
Nope.
And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Nope.
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
Only one person. Sayaka.
I got it!
It must have
Me
been.
and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
Yeah. Come see me in my room, check the
She
nameplates.
specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms.
I'm a little bit
Why would anyone
confused.
do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
Well, that doesn't
But
mean we know
still
who did
don't
it.
know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Exactly.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes?
You're looking a little bit sweaty there, Leon.
Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was.
What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Because when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt. There's the gold on it.
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
Yep.
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right,
But it does.
then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. Oh my god, there's more! Yep. Oh. I mean, one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you have to combine the right truth bullets with the weak... Oh, shit. Okay. Gotcha. Field bullets reloaded. Okay. Okay. we'll put it on mean because... Okay.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
No.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Is there a spider too? Oh,
When
okay.
the fighting broke out,
Yeah, so we're definitely
grabbed
in
the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
No, it's wrong.
because the sheath was damaged.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Yep.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife?
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you are going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Exactly.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So she was trying to kill someone.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere.
No.
Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, They took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
No.
How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Her hands. Her palms.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palm?
Because it rubs
like
off.
I said before, the gold coating on that
Yeah,
sword
Sayaka
comes
attacked
right
Leon.
off. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands.
But they did.
There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
No.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Wouldn't be your first
Why
thing.
do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
I wish you'd fuck off.
No, that's not it at all.
Because there's certain... The water was off.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m.
The water's off.
In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Not surprising.
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. Hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Sayaka.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
She was attacking Leon. I think she actually probably killed herself. And wrote Leon to frame him.
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, she wasn't.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
Yeah.
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in.
And it would be my room, which puts me in the frame.
And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
She was trying to fucking frame me.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct?
Yep.
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
What a fucking bitch!
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
If she killed Leon, then Sayaka would be the blackened instead. Exactly. So... then everyone would blame me, because it happened in my room and everything. And they're not going to believe just me going, no, it must have been here because she was in my room. And everyone else would die and she'd walk away fine.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
Yep.
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Yep.
Plus, she
She was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Fuck, your smile is creepy, love.
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Well, murder is premeditated. That's what makes a murderer a murder.
Holy shit!
Otherwise it's manslaughter.
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
It's not me.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
We know who... Obviously, I'm committed to find out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues goes, nothing. Yes, there is. Dying message.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, that's wrong! There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
Dying.
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask.
Right there. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there. I didn't mean to collect that.
Can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Yeah, her left index finger.
Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
Which would mean she was writing awkwardly, hence why she would have just, like, you would have just flicked, you would have done it upside down just to write it easier.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
The letters.
Oh! Yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
I fucking called that.
You're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but...
It's an N.
Looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa. You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little brain cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
It's no use, I just don't know. I know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Thank you. Rotate it. I think maybe I see something.
God. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Yep.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it. So, whose name did she write?
It is. It should be crystal clear. Sorry, Bio.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N, or more accurately, Leon.
the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just
No,
a
it's
bunch
not.
of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In
Yep.
that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Yeah, they will.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me.
Alright, I actually want to do this. I need to... Right, we can do... Yeah, look. It actually comes out like Leon. And that's me not even trying to do Leon. That's really cool.
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The top? Yeah.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
Yep.
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you? Because I'm fucking clueless. Go on, there we go. There's something about we need to pay. How? Are we going for how or where? I'm a little bit confused. Are we going to how or where? I'm guessing where. I'm sure if we focus on that, it could. Yeah.
Shoot!
Ah, fuck. How?
I got it!
Okay, that looks
Look
good.
closely at how the shirt was disposed of. We should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty.
But if you were to throw something like, oh, I don't know, a crystal ball that was conveniently smashed in front of it, then that would also switch it on.
So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Wrong.
Interesting.
Yep. It was the crystal ball, the crystal ball, the crystal ball. Yep.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
Well, that's correct,
So
yeah.
the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
Really?
Shoot!
Okay.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty.
So the only one who the person who...
And you'd have to get close to the
No.
incinerator.
Okay. I can see, yeah.
No, that's wrong. Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
You throw it.
I got it!
The vine with it. I love it.
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life. Someone through a gap in the gate? Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Someone said, oh yeah. Wick of a theory.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge
And then they would have turned it off once they were done.
was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If
Yep.
the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small.
You'd need to maybe be a baseball star.
Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
The ultimate baseball
I
star.
got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shifter-brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Sure. Blah, 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 blah. Close an argument. If you complete summary of the case, everybody just piece of missing. Press A button. How you go? Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay, we're going. We're starting there. That one. Wait, no, it would be that one. That one. I suppose she dropped the knife. I guess. No. Huh? What did they do next? Me. Okay, yeah, that was definitely that. They noticed something in my room. Yeah, it would have to be that. Okay, so that's that. I'm guessing that must go there. That's the... An item in my... Oh, the lint roller. Also, this comic book artwork is really fucking cool.
The killer is you!
Oh, they noticed the sword?
I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
Okay. I fucked it then.
From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Yeah.
The killer is you!
There we go.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom.
Then we got it.
The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her.
Yep. And that's how it all went down.
And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there.
But that's where they fucked up as well, because they also got rid of any trace I'd ever been there. Or Makoto had ever been there.
Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
You know, it's a pretty goddamn good shot.
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
That was really
It would
cool.
appear that
I
Hero
enjoyed that.
simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt. And that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object, I object, I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it.
Force it to the on.
Makoto.
Exactly.
I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
Huh? Whoa. What's happened to you? Encouragement had Okay. Oh man. Think you broke him? Okay. There you go, tempo up. Okay. Okay. Broke Leon? Yeah, I think he's broke.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
I refuse to acknowledge you! You're stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Stupid, 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 stupid!
Okay. Well, it's obviously his kit, but, you know, we have to do this, obviously.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lie! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! Stupid! You lie! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! Where's your proof?
Huh? Shoot! Oh.
This should prove it.
Okay. I was gonna say, where's my kisser?
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Exactly.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, Then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, stupid, stupid,
I
stupid,
think he is fucking broken.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
I like Kyoko. Kyoko's awesome. I think he's realized he's fucked.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
I got an A. That's a lot of medals.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited!
We know
Who
we're
will
voting
be
for.
chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice? Or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oh my god! Why is that so cool? Looks like you got it right on the money. The black in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, is none other than Leon Kuwata.
Huh?
Oh, I need to get...
Hey, hold on.
Leon? Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
The hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
Just kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
Killed it
None of
too.
you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be standing here. There's a complete chance I wound up like this.
Just...
Unlucky, that's all.
Hey! Come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. When I think about that, honestly I'd be better off if we've been wrong. Because what if we come up with is really the truth, than the truth that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say we're wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was here and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now I'm trapped in here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. Can't afford to be stuck in here. One thing that was more important to anything else, her dreams, her friends. Do you ever see something like that happen to them? In Sayaka? I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean, even if some things that weren't so pleasant. So Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. That's when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
yep. She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. That's why she talked to me in the first place. Guess I'll never know. There's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone because of those relationships. Seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but on the inside, she was descended into pure madness. What did you say? I understand. Really, I do. Yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love, the stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us, this is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it, everything. It's all your fault. I lunged at Monokuma, but
That's enough.
as angry as I was, Kyoko, I latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure would leave a
Calm
bruise.
down.
If you want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let her go for now. Damn it! That was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Really avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the Black and Leo Kuwata will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution?
Yep.
Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice, I had to kill him.
Yeah, that's it.
Is that okay?
Yeah, exactly. He forced his way into the bathroom. After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back into your room. Yeah. You came all the way back, broke into the bathroom and killed her.
Do you understand?
There were any number of chances to stop what you were doing. You chose not to, because you had encountered intent to commit murder.
So,
That's not... Stop it. But enough of this.
Oh.
You sure? You're closer to hear the name one, were you not? You killed your precious Sayaka, do you understand? Can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either, because the one to blame is him. If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who puts us in this situation, the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Did you not awaken... did you awaken your sense of justice?
Hey,
It just so happens that there is nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay? Well anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment.
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Hey,
You're
come
begging.
on now.
No more excuses. You must pay for the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon Kuwata, the ultimate baseball star.
No, 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 no!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
No!
All the children in the audience cover your eyes. Okay, so this is about to be fucked then. Oh shit. Sadistic beer punishments 101. Hello, but... Oh my god. That's not a punishment, that's torture. Cause that would take so fucking long. Shit, son. What we saw, that was a true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Man, my adrenaline's pumping right out of control. What's going on?
I can't take it.
Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Don't like it. All you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. That's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
What the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us? May sound some dark, awful secret society type of thing. In this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well...
Why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such grueling ordeal? You're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. I don't think you get just saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit.
I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. Must really hate me to get so angry, huh? Okay, you're barking way up the wrong tree. Happened. Because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? Well, how much time passes? You can't get free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course, we can't get free from the outside world, being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
Bet there's some deeper meaning hidden in there, just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Back in Paris, what everyone is waiting for.
Hey.
Who exactly you're referring to? And he said about the end. Is this some sort of fucked game show? Or like Big Brother on steroids? He'd save some of the fun for later. Just like that, he was gone. Left to stay overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, he stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared to being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Yeah? Whisper into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. But Sayaka, isn't it? Surprised you figured it out. Well, I told you before the class trial started, you had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You made you realise how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why she lay dying. She was thinking of you. Thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know. Only Sayaka would know that for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However,
if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? A final thought is how she could protect you. What?
So...
But she's the last ounce of energy to leave a dying message proves that that's true. Ah, fuck. She didn't care what happened to you. She never would have left that message. Maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who killed her.
Certainly.
Certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
Almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? You're the kind of person who can overcome this. Move past the depth of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. Now, I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road? Well, I have high expectations for you. She said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit I'm curious. How do you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh well. I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Kidding. I just have a pretty good intuition. We're down to 12. The spear bat! Oh man. Okay. So we're going to end off here. And we're going to pick things up probably tomorrow. So I want to thank you all for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and if you're watching on Twitch, don't forget to hit that follow button, and I will see you probably tomorrow or the day after. It depends on if I get called into it tomorrow. See ya.